The inauguration of President-elect Donald Trump will take place indoors as forecasts reveal freezing temperatures are on the radar for Monday, January 20. Mark Stone has the details from Washington.
Indeed, it's going to feel like about minus 15 degrees centigrade here in DC on Monday. This decision has not been taken lightly. It's a huge decision for a huge day. I can't overstate the amount of work that is going on here around Capitol Hill over the course of the past not few weeks but few months, and at the White House in terms of building structures so that the world's media and indeed the tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of Americans who will descend on Washington, D.C. On Monday for the inauguration of the 47th President, Donald Trump. And we heard word about 20 minutes or so ago from our colleagues at NBC that the event was likely to be disrupted and changed quite significantly. And now word from Donald Trump himself, who says, "I've ordered the inauguration address, in addition to the prayers and other speeches, to be delivered in the United States Capitol Rotunda, as was used by Ronald Reagan in 1985 because of the very cold weather conditions." He said, "I don't want to see people hurt or injured in any way." And so what they're going to do is move what would normally take place outside of the Capitol building. We remember it from so many years gone past, and move all of that inside. And more than that, many of the tens of thousands of people who will be coming to gather on the Mall. Some of them will now have access to the Capital One Arena, a big sports arena in Chinatown here in Washington, D.C., to be able to watch the event from there. There will already be security in place at the Capital One Arena because on Sunday night, the eve of the inauguration, it's being used by Donald Trump for a massive victory rally, reminiscent, I would think, of the one he held at Madison Square Garden in New York shortly before the election itself. So, as always with Donald Trump, nothing is necessarily conforms to convention, and it is the weather this time that has changed things. But as Trump pointed out himself, there is precedent. Back in 1985, Ronald Reagan had to move his event indoors again because of the weather, and I can tell you, it is absolutely freezing here.
And don't forget to tune into Sky News bright and early Tuesday morning for full coverage and analysis of Donald Trump's inauguration. That will be live from 3:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time.